Hi guys, welcome to All Signs Tarot. This will be daily tarot, good, valid for the next couple days, few days. I tend to go a little further out, so it might be for more like a week away or something like that. All right, this is for Aries through Pisces, okay? So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and see what's going on. Also, the theme for tonight is just current energy, love. All right. So check out any other nights. I have different topics. I don't always do love readings. I do other things as well, and many timeless type readings. You can check the playlist for those deeper or like readings, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's see what's going on for romantic love. Let's do air signs first. So Gemini. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Geminis out there in romantic love. Okay, I will also pull like one or two cards for if you don't have anything going on, like we'll see if there's anything developing, soon. Okay, we'll do that as well, but this is mostly focused on if you are dealing with a situation. Okay, so Geminis, what do you have for Geminis, please? What can they expect with their romantic love interest with their person romantically in like the next few days? What can they expect with their person? What is the energy of them and their person over the next few days, please? All right, Geminis. Okay, asleep at the wheel, Gemini. Let's see. Oh, all right, we got forward movement. All right, newsflash. Okay, in a bit. I don't know if it's going to be the next couple days or not. Again, like I said, it's supposed to be couple day energy, but sometimes these play out more over like a week or or so. Okay, but not too much further past that. The current energy, I don't feel like much is going to be going on in the next. In fact, I'd say about 4 days because you have 4 and 4 here. Okay, so and another 4, so you have 4, 4, 4. Gemini, if that means anything particular to you, that set of numbers. 4 is typically about like stability and those types of things, but it can have a lot of esoteric meanings, so whatever it means to you. But I feel like in the current energy, things aren't really happening. Somebody's thinking about you or thinking about a situation, could even be thinking about like spending time at your house, or that time they spent time at your house, something along those lines, or maybe that is you. There is forward movement in the near future. You have the Chariot card and the Nine of Cups. So at some point in July, because this is the card for July, I do feel like there is forward movement, and whatever that may mean to you. I don't know if it means the relationship's taken off, or if it's just, oh, cool, they called, or whatever it is. But it's the wish fulfillment card, so that is a good card, and the Chariot card, which is a card meaning victory, forward movement through obstacles, things like that. Could also be a Cancer, because this is the card for Cancerian energy. And you have the Queen of Wands here as well. So Queen of Wands is usually pretty happy. So she's not like a mopier queen, so I would say, things look good and bright for you. So it's dull right now, but I do feel like there's like a lot of dreaming up of possibilities, or like this does not look like somebody who's given up hope. I feel in the past it was sort of again at a standstill. I feel like in the next few days it's still at a standstill, but at some point in July, yes, I do see forward movement. Now, what about Geminis who do not have anyone? They are not involved with anyone. Is there anything coming towards them like in this week or so? Anything coming towards Geminis who do not have any romantic involvements right now? Is there any forward movement for them? Anything coming up in the next week or so? Okay, some of you guys are still like just working on blocking someone or meeting defense, with someone. Like somebody could still be kind of blocking, or like you are blocking someone, so you might still be in that mode. Okay. Let's see. What about Geminis who do not have anyone currently? Anything on the horizon in the next, like this week? Anything on the horizon for? Okay, thank you. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I do feel like, yeah, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, so that's definitely incoming Gemini, for sure. Knight of both of these cards, either one of them would have sufficed, yeah, but having both is a good sign. So I do feel there is, I don't know if it's going to be in the next week for sure. Again, timing is really difficult with tarot, but this looks very positive that something, someone that is romantically interested or pursuing is coming in. So yay, all right. Okay, let's see what we have for Libras. All right, Libras. Libra. And this is good for any placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever you want. All right, whatever you want. Pluto, Mars, Saturn, Vespa. Isn't that, or is that a scooter? Wait, yeah, I think Vespa is a star or an asteroid or something. I don't know. All right, what do we got for Libras, please? Libras. Okay, what's going on, Libras? What do I got for you? All right, so what's going on with Libras and their romantic situation for like the next couple days, next few days, week, something like that, week energy, but not too much past that. What do we got for the Libras, please? Libras and their romantic situation. What they, who they're dealing with, what's going on, what is the energy for Libras surrounding romantic energy, please, with them and their person that they are thinking of. Libras. Caliente. I just heard caliente. Interesting. Okay. Caliente. Interesting. Okay. All right. What's going on with Libras, please, and romantic love? Romantic love. And Spinal Tap. Okay, Spinal Tap. Like, I don't know the movie. I don't know that word. That phrase just came into my mind as well. Okay. Interesting. I've got rather unique guides. Okay. Let's see. So I do see in the current energy, there does look like there's some kind of activity. I don't know if this has already happened this week or will be happening. To me, this looks like somebody reaching out, out of the blue. Could be some sort of extra, communications, things like that. This can be a date for sure. Six of Pentacles sometimes can, if we're looking at romantic readings, can be someone taking, treating you to dinner or taking you out or something like that. That is possible. I'm not sure, though, about the other energy. So, the other thing this could be, though, all right, so if it's not about like a date or like an out of the blue kind of thing, because I'm just looking at the other cards like that are following this. This could be having an epiphany all of a sudden, like boom, like having an epiphany that this situation that you're in just is not equal give and take. It could be that too, because I'm looking, because these look, if it looks good, but then I'm looking at your other cards and they're just sort of like, I don't know. So not really, if it is a date, then I don't know. It seems to me like you guys might not get along. You might not be on the same page. In fact, it might even be something like arguing over the check, or something like that, where something doesn't seem fair, or that somebody, in other words, calls you up and asks you out to dinner, but they want you to pay, or something like that. It's just a little odd. So if it's not that, like if this isn't a new thing, if this is an ongoing type of relationship that you're watching this for, then I feel like you have an epiphany, most likely, or you're having that epiphany currently, that things just are not equal give and take in a situation. Maybe there's distance between the two of you as well, and that could develop into trust issues, is what I'm seeing in the near future, where it's like you start questioning whether or not this person is like legitimate, if they are really going to follow through on what they say or what have you. And the Five of Swords, that's not the best energy either. It can be a little combative type energy or defensiveness, things like that. And the Moon. So I'm seeing some like sneaky kind of energy going on here that is not super, not super awesome. What is the Five of Swords? Yeah, I see trust issues developing, or coming to the surface. Maybe they've always been there, but they seem to be coming to the surface in the future. Not necessarily in this next few days, but in the future. What is this Five of Swords, please, for Libras? Okay. The Three of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, somebody just feels like things aren't like on the same page. That's what I'm getting. Like somebody's feeling like it's not fair, or something like, it's not fair to remind me. All right. Yeah, all right. What's Libra's advice? What is Libra's advice with this situation? What is Libra's advice? So I don't know. I mean, I do feel like I think this is more epiphany energy, quite frankly. I mean, that's what I'm seeing the most. That like, damn, you know, I'm giving and giving to the situation, but you know, this person isn't. There could be a third party here. I mean, 7 of Swords, three of Pentacles. It's yeah, 3 of Wands. So a lot of threes. Okay. So what is Libra's advice here? What's Libra's advice? It doesn't have to be, but I you know, that could be 6 of Cups, Page of Swords, and Magician. I would say, yeah, new things. All right. I mean, that's usually what the advice is. So it's like, that's kind of what I'm getting, especially if this is an on-off person. It's just, I feel like with the Page of Swords, like ready to like cut through, you know, that 6 of Cups, that there's somebody possibly that you're on off with, that sort of thing. And, you know, I always say the 6 of Cups typically is not supposed to be a romantic relationship. And it just gets sticky, you know, not in a fun way, sticky, you know, there's just issues typically. So I do feel like this is, I mean, the advice to what I see is that let go, you know, like let go of the situation the best you can. And it's a general reading. So, I mean, use your, yeah, obviously, you know, I mean, it's not saying that every one of you needs to let go of this past person or anything like that. But some of you that, you know, if that's hitting, you know, if you're starting to have this epiphany, you know, then I feel like it's saying, like, don't let it bother you. Don't let it annoy you. Because the Page of Swords to me is someone who's like annoyed or they're you know, they're needling because they don't, or they're spying because they don't have the answer, or they're annoyed or something like that. And I feel like this person just, you know, you're going to have this epiphany that it's like, damn, you know, I don't think I can trust this person, or, you know, something along those lines. And I think the advice is to just sort of let that go, you know, the best you can. And manifest new things. Then you have like the 3 of Cups, which is dating, fun, you know, all those, the fun 3, you know. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. All right, let's look at if you that was a long read, but let's look at if you have nothing going on romantically, if there's anything coming in for you. Okay, so what about Libras who are totally single? Totally single. Anything coming in for Libras? And I do mean totally single. They're not hung up on somebody from the past. They're not like married but not into the marriage. They're like totally free. They're totally free and single. What about Libras who are totally free and single? Is there anything coming in towards them? Who is checking them out? Anything going on there for totally? Okay, thank you. Okay, whoop, you got 2. All right, now see, I feel like some of you are still holding on to a situation that's, yeah, you're still holding out hope that it's going to be victorious. Yeah. But it's not, for many of you, it's not looking that great. Okay, that's what I'd say. Like, and that's not for everyone, you know. Oops, sorry about the loud noise. That's the loud, noisy truck, dude. Okay, so yeah, for totally singles, I feel like there's still this idea of like trying to hold on to someone. Okay, for those of you who are not in that mode whatsoever, like you're not holding on to anybody, you don't have anything like that going on. Yes, down the road, I do see some like activity and things like that, but I'm getting mixed. Like I'm getting like that story that I just put down. All right, I'm getting still that energy in this reading. So that whoever that, you know, was resonating with that, you may be also looking into new things. So that tells me right there that advice was spot on, because it was saying, you know, that you're having this epiphany, so then maybe you should manifest new things, especially if you continued to watch to see if there were new things coming in. So I would say, you know, that needs to be handled first before new things come in. For others of you, if you are like totally single, yes, I do feel like you guys will have something coming in very soon, because these seem to go together. I would say these look good. So 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups. But if it's in combination with this other situation, it does not look good. Okay, so again, I would say if you're open to very, very new things, you're not holding on to anyone, yes, I do see somebody coming in. It would probably be fairly soon. I would say August, most likely for you. But those that are still holding on to that other situation, something needs to give, like that tower needs to fall before new things can come in and you can be like successful with that. Okay? So manifest new things. All right. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarians. All right. So where is Aquarius at with things romantically, please? Romantically, Aquarius. If they have a person, what's going on with them and their person? For the current energy, please. A little bit into the near future, but not too far. Not too far. Thank you. Aquarius. What is going on with Aquarius in regards to romantic love? Romantic love. Hi, Aquarius. What's going on? Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius. Romantically, please. What's going on for the Aquarius? Aquarians out there. All right. There we go. Boom. Okay. All right. So I do see some forward movement soon, but it's hard. It's kind of like you got to kind of force yourself to do that is what I am seeing. Okay. Like kind of forcing yourself into things in a way, I mean, yeah, not too harshly or anything like that. But yeah, in the recent past, and we got these cards again that we got with Libra, which is interesting. So it's like just more feeling like nothing was really going anywhere. There were probably security issues in the relationship. Emotional security possibly, but even more so possibly things to do about finances. Financial things could have been a big issue, you know, recently or something along those lines. So, because this is somebody who's like covetous and this is somebody who gives. So, you know, those two things, they usually, I mean, they do work, you know, typically because somebody's giving and somebody's, you know, but the thing is the one who's holding back and not giving, you know, eventually then that's going to cause, you know, some sort of issue kind of thing there. In the current energy, the Emperor and King of Cups. So I would say if this is male, it's like, I feel like the best thing to do with this is to kind of cut yourself free from, because somebody's too like controlling, and especially about like money and securities is what I'm getting. All right. They're like just too controlling. It's the Emperor. So, and the King of Cups is, you know, again, these two oftentimes like you know, these two will attract and these two will attract. That will happen because it's like extreme opposites in a way. You know, so there might be a lot of things in common on the surface, but like those extreme opposites sometimes do attract. And this is somebody who's very controlling, and this is somebody who's very not. This one's somebody who's more just all about the love, man. You know, so it's like it's kind of difficult. So I feel like the advice, if it's male, and I'm going to go into other scenarios too, is to more sort of cut yourself free from a situation. You're going to get your confidence back, and it's going to be hard though. You got 5 of Cups here, so it's not easy. You know, I'm not saying, oh, no, just cut yourself free, no problem. But that's what the general, that's where it looks like you're headed anyway. So you might as well then embrace it in a good way. All right. Now, if this is 2 possible males in your life, okay. Okay, first off, if it's third party, if your person is in a third party, they are married, I feel like they're not really coming around much now, but they will in the near future. Okay, if it's third party and your person's married. Okay, so I do feel like they will be coming towards you in the very near future. Okay, probably at some point this month. If it is not third party and you have 2 separate males that you are kind of looking at, I mean, I do see like you taking a risk and moving forward towards one. You have the 6 of Wands, which is like gaining like kind of a lot of attention and, you know, people being interested in you as well. Let's see. Give me 1 on Emperor, 1 on King of Cups, please. Give me 1 on Emperor and 1 on King of Cups. So you could be dealing with an Aries. You got 2 cards of Aries. Water sign male, possibly too. I mean, it's people cards, so they're a little bit difficult in a general reading, but they are showing in your current energy. Give me 1 on the Emperor, please. Okay. Okay, Page of Pentacles and the Sun. So there could be a Leo that you will hear from, okay, for some of you. And 1 on the King of Cups. 1 on the King of Cups, please. 1 on the King of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups. Okay, so yeah, and Nine of Cups. All right. So, you know, I feel like some of you have somebody that you are going to be feeling very nostalgic about. So, or someone who is very nostalgic about you could be coming back in, all right, in the current energy. So at some point, fairly quick here. Nine of Cups, they want their manifestation. They want to talk with you or just kind of feel those feelings again. That doesn't necessarily mean that they want to start up a whole new relationship and you know, do all this. Maybe, you know, it's possible. But somebody's definitely thinking about you nostalgically, I would say. Others of you, I do feel there will be communication from this Emperor. Now, if it's the same person, because, I mean, just because I have two different, you know, people cards here, it could still be your same person. And if that's the case, it could mean that, yes, there's communication, but they may warm up a little bit more with the Six of Cups and Nine of Cups. But I would say that these look like two different people to me. And I feel like, you know, an Emperor who's only handing out a page type energy is not really a great sign, you know, because an Emperor can give a lot. They are an Emperor. So why are they just being a page? You know what I mean? So I'd be a little questionable with that one. And the King of Cups just wants to, like, you know, go down memory lane and lay it all out there and all those types of things. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know which one is working for you, if any. You may not really be into either, quite frankly. With the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune, I think you're just sort of like, you know, screw you guys, I'm going home. You know, kind of a la Cartman style and just kind of doing your own thing, quite frankly. And that might serve you really well with the Six of Wands. Okay. Okay, let's look at totally singles. All right, totally singles. All right, so I just want to keep stressing, guys, that when I say the totally singles, it's like that this is not for if you are in a relationship, okay, and you just wish there's somebody new coming towards you. That's not what the, you know, we need to give some reads to the singles. So don't put that energy, you know, if it's not for you, you know, just don't you know, watch this card, you know, that kind of thing. All right, totally single Aquarius, please. Totally singles. Anything coming towards them in the next little bit here? What do we got for Aquarius? Totally singles. All right. Anything coming towards totally single Aquarius, please, in the next little bit? What do we got for that? Okay, thank you. The Emperor. Okay, maybe the Emperor is somebody new coming in. That's possible. But look, that Four of Pentacles. It's like, I swear, they're holding back. They're not a super giving person. So, I mean, yeah. And it's not like I don't totally hate the Emperor card, you know, but, you know, I mean, every reader has a certain bias with a certain card. It's like, I mean, in a business read, aces, you know, I want to see the Emperor, hell yeah. In a romantic read, you know, and I gotta be honest, the same thing about Empress. You know, I like Empress if it's showing up in a singles read because you know your worth and value, but Empresses can, when they show up in romantic reads, they you know, they want to be spoiled. They don't want to really, you know, like, they've already done like things like that, so they don't want to put a lot of work into things. And when Emperors show up, I feel the same way. Like they're just sort of, they don't put much effort, or they're very like controlling, or, you know. So it's like, if they show up together, that's great. You know, that's nice because then it's a match. I don't know about this Emperor for you, Aquarius. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Plus, they're probably married. That's what. Yeah, third party. So someone could be coming towards you, but they're probably married. It could be third party. So you know, eyes wide open kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. So that was air signs. All right. What's next? Can you guys guess? Let's see. I don't know what's next. Let's see. Let's do. It was the Hermit. Okay, just did those. Didn't I? Earth signs? Didn't I just do Earth? No, I just did. Oh, I did air signs. Okay. So yeah. All right. Earth signs. Earth signs next. Okay. Taurus. All right. Taurus. What do we have, Taurus? That's right, because I was going to do Earth signs first, and I decided to do air. Okay. Taurus. All right. Let's see what we got for you, Taurus. In current energy, romantic love, please. Taurus. Current energy, romantic love. Can you guys hit the thumbs up and all those good things, please? And thank you for those of you who left a comment on the video after, so that more than just in the chat. That I did, you know, get a little better circulation than I normally do. So thank you. I do appreciate that. All right, what do we got for Taurus, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for the Taurus friends romantically? What is going on with them? Current energy, please. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I like that. Okay. You know what I think? I think you're gonna have. I think July is gonna be good for the most part. Then there could be a dip, but then in August it's going to even pick up again. So I'm kind of getting a little bit of roller coaster-ish for you, okay? And like I feel like current energy, like you're not feeling it right now. Like you're not feeling like, oh, you know, this isn't really going to work out, or oh, we're not really going to be happy, or something like that. But I think you are. Like I think it's going to be better than you were expecting, kind of, is what I'm seeing. Ten of Cups and Chariot card. So possibly a Cancer. You got Leo here as well with the Sun card. Doesn't have to be either of those signs, but you know, if so, awesome. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like in the recent past, or maybe this was, you know, because it can also just be like, maybe you just had fun. You took a little trip with family, something like that. That can be what's going on too. But it's like, to me, it just looks like nicer energy that is part of July. But then, like, there's then this sort of like, oh, why can't things be like that? You know, there's this sort of like melancholy or something that could come over you, is what I am sensing. Whereas, you know, it's best not to hang on to those types of thoughts, not to hang on to the what ifs and the oh, this could be this, and you know, that kind of thing. I do feel like emotional detachment is good. But also, like, Taurus, I do feel like a certain amount of how do I say this? Almost like fantasy. Okay, because I'm usually not a fan of, like, fantasizing, like, oh, we're going to be this someday, and oh, we're going to be that someday. You know, pragmatic Capricorn moon here, right? But I almost kind of get the sense, like, you do need to add a little bit more of that in. But I want to be cautious in saying that, because Taurus can get carried away with that too. So it's like knowing that fine line is what I feel of. In fact, that's a good like gauge, practice gauge, is to fantasize like about like what you would like to see happen with this relationship, but also too from a pretty grounded perspective, if that makes sense. Like learning how to kind of blend those two together so that you don't just like totally sweep away, you know, like, oh, you know, and imagine that it's going to be this or things like that, like where it's like just a total perfect romance novel or anything like that. No. But adding some elements of that type of thing, but in a very practical and a very logical way is what I'm getting for you. But I do feel like you, like near August. So I think like July has its moments, and then it's sort of like, again, this sort of like, oh, you know, and that melancholy kind of vibe coming in. All right, because maybe they're being, who knows, you know, what your person's like. They could be, you know, detachy, you know, or something like that. So I feel like that could get you to wonder, like, oh, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And get into that mode. But then I do feel like you get kind of uplifted again towards August. So maybe towards the end of the month, something along those lines, it starts to feel like it's getting better. Because I do feel like there's something here, but there's a sense of somebody who's like putting in the work, and then somebody who's just daydreaming. All right. So, I mean, that's why I feel like there needs to be like a balance, a better balance of things. Because there's somebody here that's like really realistic about things, and then there's somebody who's very daydreamy about things. So I feel like taking those two things and balancing them might be like just the right thing for you guys. Because there is a connection here. You know, Two of Cups is good. So, all right, let's see. So what do we have for totally single Taurus? And by totally single Taurus, I mean it. I don't mean that you just watched that reading and that resonated, okay? So it's like, this is for totally single Taurus. They don't have anyone to resonate to that reading, okay? So totally single Taurus, please. Anyone coming your way, totally single Taurus. Totally single Taurus. Anything coming your way in the next little bit here? Totally singles. Anybody on their way? What do we got? All right. Possibly, if it's a female, you might have a female Leo headed your way. Yeah, I don't know. I see some distance things like that, but nothing super strong. All right. Some of you guys do have like communication and something down the road that will make you happy, I feel, but that's a little ways, like I don't know, needing to feel patient with a situation first. So I would say, like right now, like this week, it doesn't look like that big. I feel like right now you're still kind of, some of you are just being too patient and waiting on something, all right? And others of you, yeah, I think you need to just kind of get out there more is what I'm seeing. Because, I mean, strength to me is like holding back, not really going out, going forth, really looking for romantic encounters and things like that. Okay, what do we got for, where are we at? Earth, so Virgo. All right, Virgo. Yeah, that's right. The Hermit card spurred this on. All right, let's see what's up for Virgos. All right, Virgos. Current energy, romantic love, please, for the Virgos. What do we got, Virgo gang? What's up? Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. Virgo. Virgo. What's going on for the Virgos out there and romantic situation, please, for Virgos in the current energy and a little into the near future? Virgo. Virgo. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay. So in the recent past, there could have been this King of Cups that was very motivated, highly motivated, or if you're the King of Cups, somebody was highly motivated coming towards you. This can be arguments though too. Knight of Swords, so it depends. It depends on, it could be either or. So either you guys were arguing in the recent past, or somebody was like coming in quick, but then that like really like tapered off is what I'm getting. I feel like the current energy right now, 7 of Cups and 6 of Wands, is sort of like if you don't know the answers, like if you're not feeling, and chances are you don't, that's why we typically watch tarot, is when we're in the 7 of Cups. It's like we don't really know what's going on. We're kind of confused. We're not, everything seems a little smoke and mirrors or just cloudy, and we don't really know what the hell's going on. So that's usually what turns us towards tarot. So I'm assuming that is the case. I would say that like the way the 6 of Wands is heading away from that 7 of Cups, it's like if someone is being that elusive with you, or that or treating you as if like, well, I have all these other options, like that sort of thing. I don't know. I feel like you, in order to keep your self-esteem and your confidence up, because I do feel like you have a good, healthy self-esteem here, 6 of Wands. I feel like it's time to sort of, I don't know if you need to leave this forever, but separate for a while, and I'm not talking about, oh my god, like if you're in a marriage or something, I'm not saying, oh, you need to go separate with your person, it's just a general tarot reading, right? But as far as like especially a couple day energy, like separate your energy from this person. It's like, don't give them the satisfaction of, like, if they're not going to treat you like a valid option, then don't wait around for them to do that. It's like, then even if you have to like fake it, kind of thing, it's like kind of just move on in a way. All right. I mean, it may, and if they want to chase you, then they'll chase you. If they don't, well, then screw that. I mean, do you really want to be playing that game for another 3 years, with someone? No. Right. So, or more. So I would say like the current energy is more of like advice, I feel, of like, hold your head up high and, just kind of separate your energy. If somebody's going to be very elusive, you know, with you, then don't give them the time of day, you know, kind of thing, right? And if they, you know, they'll either come around or they won't. You know, I don't know. I get the sense there's a lot of aloofness here, is what I'm getting. So it's like somebody has a plan, but the other one is very aloof, you know, is what I'm seeing. And it's like they won't make up their mind. They're not really participating. So yeah, I would say, and with the Seven of Swords, not the best energy. I don't know. I feel like Virgos, like you're just very on the fence with what to do with this, and I feel like that is causing more confusion too. So it's not just that your person is that way, but it's like the more they are that way, then it causes you to be that way. Like sort of, oh, I'm not sure. What do I want to do? You know, that sort of thing. So there's two cards here of like just staying in your independence and not letting anything sway your confidence, be it if you're a male or a female, either or. There's both here. So that really seems to be the message right now. I don't think there's a lot happening in this situation is what I'm getting around to saying. All right, in a nutshell. I mean, there's a chance, you know, Sun is here. And intuitively, you know what would make you happy, right? Because it's like the High Priestess and the Sun. So like intuitively, there's something that is shining the light on a situation. But it's maybe not wanting to see it yet, or maybe not wanting to deal with it yet, or feeling like you need to walk on eggshells to get it accomplished. Also is what I'm getting with that Seven of Swords. So you may be feeling like you have to, because especially if this person shows the Knight of Swords, that can be like aggressive and a lot of energy. So it's like you may be feeling like you have to walk on eggshells with this person anyway, and there's trust issues, you know, most likely with Seven of Swords. So not the best forward movement, I'd say. It's not a horrible reading. It's not like a heartbreak reading or anything like that. It's just sort of like stay in your confidence is what I feel. Yeah, and then the Star card is here. So Star card, beautiful. That's like healing energy that can heal like patterns and things like that. Yeah, and the Empress at the bottom of the deck as well. So it's like the cosmic abundance and things like that of the Empress. So it's like, yeah, I feel like you can heal like these patterns of, because there's sevens here of things very easily, because there's a lot of confidence moving forward. That's what I see. All right, it's just confidence and leaving those energies left behind, like leaving that sort of, oh, I don't know, you know, two of Pentacles, leaving that behind. Look how she's got her back turned towards that. She's not entertaining that energy anymore. If somebody's like on the fence like this, look at her. She's looking the other way. She's looking towards the future. All right. And same thing here. You know, somebody's all wishy-washy or whatever. Well, this Six of Wands is all about confidence, leaving that behind. So, you know, and headed towards the Star. So headed towards healing and healing patterns also, I do feel. So very nice. I think this is good. Good for you guys. All right. Let's see. What do we got for singles? Single Virgos. Single Virgos, please. Totally single Virgos. Any action? Any action for the single Virgos out there coming in? And I'm talking single, like not dating, nothing going on. Anything going on for totally single Virgos? Anybody coming towards them in the near future? Oh my God. Whew. Oh man. Okay, what do we got? Totally single Virgos? Totally single. Anything coming towards? Give me one card, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, there you go. The Lover's card. So, yeah, I think there could be a physical connection coming in. You might even have options coming in. Or a Gemini coming in. All right. So, yeah, I would say for some of you, it might be because there's like a sense of twos here. So it could be 2 weeks. It could be 2 months within the next 2 months. But Lover's card is typically a connection. All right. So let's see. All right. What do we got for, let's see. Who's next? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Oh, my God. The heat storm, man, or whatever the hell, hurricane crap, whatever. It's like, Jesus. It's just so hot. Okay. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So let's see what we got for you, Capricorn. Capricorn and their love situation, please. Capricorns. What can they expect? Current energy, love, please. Current energy, love. Current energy, love. Capricorn, please. Capricorn. What's going on for the Capricorns out there? Okay. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Tower. All right. Oof. All right. King of Cups coming out a lot tonight. All right. What is going on here? All right, so recent past, it looks like somebody reached out or something kind of took you by surprise. This could also be someone like around your work or something like that. With the Three of Pentacles, maybe they're in similar work as you, or this could have been like a workplace situation. Currently, though, 10 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. I feel like if you're a female Capricorn, I feel like somebody keeps kind of like pushing their way towards you, but like they never like do. Like I think that, and they could be making like coming forward very soon is what I'm getting. All right, it's like I don't know. I feel like somebody saw you at like your workplace or something like that, and they were interested, but they've been making this like long like. Arduous sort of trek to ask you out or something like that is what I'm getting. They finally do. I feel, you know, that's, yeah, because Knight of Wands is here too. But it's like, I don't know, they've just taken up their sweet ass time is what I see. Now, this, if you're in like more of a relationship situation, then I feel like you guys may have separated your energy just a little bit with this person and it's working. All right. So like if you kind of pulled back a little and really worked on your own kind of vibe, your own independence and not, you know, not being needy or, you know, and I'm not saying that you are needy, but you know what I mean? It's, sometimes we're like, oh shit, I was being a little needy, you know, I'm going to rein that in. You know, it's like, I feel like if that was the case, like that's working. Okay. Like they're starting to take notice is what I see, especially, you know, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So, this is pretty positive energy, I'd say, as far as someone like coming towards you or pursuing or being more proactive, all right, in the near future position. So it's not in the current energy, but it's in the near future position, but with an outcome of Ace of Wands and then Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think there's going to be some like things are going to pick up is what I see. So if they're kind of slow right now, maybe your person's been working a lot also. You know, 10 of Wands can be somebody who's like just got a lot on their plate. So, I feel like they're going to start making time for you if that's the case. Like if they've just had like a lot of things going on at work or they've been very busy or something like that, I do feel in the near future they will make more time for you. And more, yeah, like more physical fun. I do see that. But like also, you know, this is good. I mean, it's kind of a little bit of everything. It's the King of Cups, so that's emotional. The Knight of Pentacles, slow, sure, but at least thinking about the future. And Ace of Wands, which is passion and, you know, all the good physical stuff. And Knight of Wands, which is motivated. And Temperance is here too, so you could have a Sagittarius with the Knight of Wands and Temperance card there. So very good. I think it looks good, is what I'd say. I'd say it looks promising. All right. So what about totally single? Totally single Caps. What do we got for them? All right. Totally single Capricorns, please. Totally single Capricorns. Capricorn, I think you had a really good monthly read, if I remember correctly, too, which I just released like a day or two ago. So, yeah, for July. I think it was a good read. Like, because I don't remember having like such a good read for Capricorns for a while, and it was a pretty nice reading. Okay, so what do we have? What do we have for Capricorn? Total singles, please. Total singles. Total singles. Total singles. I don't know. Is a Capricorn ever really totally single? Are they ever? They always got a little something in their pocket. They always got a little trick in their sleeve. Okay. Let's see. Capricorns. Capricorns, what do we got for you? Totally single Capricorns, please. Give me one card. Anything coming in for totally... Okay. Boom. Ooh. Could be another Capricorn. Okay. The Three of Cups is my date, you know, card. So, yeah, this could be, and I'm getting like this, yeah, this could be kind of hot. That's what I'm getting. All right. So yes, I would say you do have somebody coming in pretty soon. Be careful that it's not, too overindulgent, I would say, because I mean that's always appealing at first, or if it's like sneaking around, maybe it's third party, that's always appealing at first. But yeah, but this person may like party a lot, or which again at first can be fun, but just be careful is what I'd say. Not in a creepy way, like I don't feel danger or anything like that, but I just in like it could be a very, very, very strong draw that's not the healthiest is all I'm saying. Okay, in the long run. Okay. Let's see. That's right. Teetotaler Molly, spoiling your fun. Sorry, Capricorn. You go for it. Have fun. Okay. Where are we now? We are at. Okay. Let's do water. Water signs. Okay. Water signs. So that will be Cancers. Cancers, you are up. Cancers. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we got for the Cancers, please? Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Cancers? Cancers. Romantic energy. What is going on with them romantically? For the Cancers watching, please. And later as well for Cancers. What is the message for them? What can they expect? What's going on with their romantic situation currently? Them and their person, and a little bit into the near future, please. Cancers. Okay. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any placement? Cancers. Okay. Whew. Wow. All right. Okay, so for some, I'm seeing like a divorce or a split or something like that, but in a good way. All right, so like if you're totally heartbroken right now, this may not be the read for you, because I'm not seeing this as like a breakup, like where that just happened and heavy in the heart, that kind of thing. In fact, we got King and Queen of Swords here. We've got a lot of like divorce type cards with Ace of Swords down here as well. So there's a couple things though. All right, so it could be somebody that has divorced and you're happy about it because it's like, oh, cool, now I can date them. That it could be that too. But like if you've recently become separated or divorced or broke off a very long-term relationship or something like that, I do feel like you're starting to see like the light. You're starting to see something more interesting, for yourself out there. Like you're starting to feel more comfortable with things is what I'm getting. All right. And it can be like you're starting to search for things that really make you happy, because it's like I feel like currently you may be in the energy where it's like you want to be strategic about a partner. You want to make sure like that you guys have a plan. Like if you have someone, like you want to think long term and you want to think about, what are we going to build for the future and things like that. So you may be talking about those types of things too in the current energy. But it's like I just get the sense that like the more that you lay out on the line, like what really makes you happy, and if that makes you happy, having a plan, then lay it out on the line. Don't say, oh my God, I have to have a, never give ultimatums and things like that. Those don't work well. What the hell is that? Oh. But yeah, I do feel like there's something that is going to be like before you, like presented. Sorry, I just don't typically have noises like that. That's very odd. Okay. All right. Hang on. Sorry, this is like really weird. Oh, wow. Oh my God, it is like pouring, because I'm like, what the hell is that noise? Because where I live, like nobody would come up to my door, right? And I just kept hearing my door going back and forth. I'm like, what the hell? And I look, but the screen door wasn't latched because it's like storming like crazy out there. It's really, really bitching actually. Okay, so let me start again. All right, well, not start again, but okay. So what I'm saying is, like, I do feel like you're going to be having like a lot of discussions, okay, now and in the near future, but mainly about like happiness. And, you know, also, though, from, like, more of a strategic point of view, all right, with the Knight of Pentacles. So it's not all about that. Like, I'm not getting that it's those types of talks where it's like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. I don't get that at all. I think it's more of, like, openness and open talking and things like that. But mainly, again, like, I feel it's really important for you to convey, like, your, you know, your, what will make you feel happy, and because it's not feeling like about security. I'm not getting security is the issue here. I think it's more about happiness and fulfillment. Okay. In the recent past, it could have been more about security on one person's end is what I'm getting, but now it's more about like happiness. Your person there, they still hold back. That's what I see. Like they still hold back. So I feel like you're being very honest, very open. But they, for some reason, they do not seem to be. So let's get a little more on that. The other thing, too, is, I mean, if there's no divorce, there's no separation, there's nothing like that, or there's no talks about where you're going in the future, then the only other thing I could say is, I mean, air energy is highly figured here for you too. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. This means you need to talk, you know, and it will be good. Will somebody hold back a little bit? Yes, you know, but somebody's going to be open and frank and get the ball rolling. And it's like, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of good, you know, good discussion and progress, hopefully, in that department. But it does seem like to be what's on tap for you. Okay. Let's see. So what's the Four of Pentacles, please? Four of Pentacles. And, you know, that's the thing, because it's like, what you know what I also see too is the male energy in this. They may have in the recent past felt like they gave a lot to this situation, and it's like now you know, because somebody else had this combination where somebody was giving and somebody was like not, and so now they might be like holding back or something along those lines. Like maybe they feel they were like very giving in the past, and now there's these like talks, and now they're like not wanting to give so much to a situation because they are afraid possibly of opening up too much. Okay. All right, so what do we got? What do we got on this Four of Pentacles, please, for Cancers? Okay, the Death card. Okay, where's that going? So it could be Scorpio. You have Leo here as well. And the Ace of Pentacles. All right. And the Tower. And the Three of Cups. Okay. So you do have Justice and the Hermit also. So you've got Virgo, you've got Libra, you've got Leo, you've got Scorpio. Scorpio twice, possibly, with the Tower as well. So I would say, like, this person, they will open up. They realize they have to change. All right. But that's the talk. That's the talk that's going on. Because, again, there's two different things here. Somebody wants to talk about a plan. Somebody wants to talk about their happiness. You know, and it's very similar to the reading. I don't remember who that was. So if you're cross-watching or whatever, this might line up. And somebody feels like they've given a lot to something, and now they don't feel like giving to something. They've got the Four of Pentacles. They're thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't. You know, maybe I should hold back. So, but somebody's profoundly changing here is what I do see. Yeah, what you don't see is that there will be like an opportunity, I feel. There will be something strong with the Ace of Pentacles, and hopefully this isn't third party or, you know, anything crazy like that, because it is Three of Cups, can be, you know, and not seeing something can be this Queen of Wands. I'm not going there, though. I think that this is something where it's like you guys can get on the same page, and it's like there's like a revelation. All right. So you guys might... I'm hesitant to go reconciliation because there's none of those types of cards here except the Three of Cups, which to me isn't enough. But I do feel like something is being like unearthed again in a way, and it's positive. It's like positive forward movement is what I'm getting. All right. And with Justice here, a lot of you, again, this could have something to do with a separation or a divorce, but it's one that you want. Like you're actually like relieved and you're happy with it, and you guys are working in mediation and figuring out the money. Well, yes, I feel like you're going to be happy with what happens. All right, that's what I'm getting. Okay, what about totally single Cancers, please? Totally single Cancers. Totally. totally single Cancers. What do we have for totally single Cancers, please? Totally single Cancers. Current energy, please, for total single Cancers. Totally single Cancers. All right. If you guys can hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What do we got? Totally single Cancers. Totally single Cancers. Give me one card, please. Coming towards totally single Cancers. Thank you. Okay. Seven of Swords. Somebody's scoping you out. They just might, yeah, somebody's really interested, but they may not be coming forward at this time. So, I do think somebody's, definitely wanting to talk to you, but they're not coming forward. Could be an Aquarius. Yeah, 2 cards of Aquarius. All right, so definitely could be an Aquarius. Somebody's got their eye on you, but they're not coming forward, is what I see. Okay, maybe they will. I mean, because that's good. That's a strong emotion. Let's see if we get anything. 7 of Swords takes a while though. Usually it takes. There's a reason they're not coming forward. Maybe they're married. Maybe they're shy. Whatever. So is this person that's watching Cancers? Are they going to come forward? Okay. Possibly Magician. 9 of Pentacles. I mean, they definitely see you in your independence. Is this somebody that the Cancer would be into? Just give me a little bit more on that. I don't want to leave them hanging. I mean, somebody's definitely interested. They're just not. Okay, why aren't they coming forward? Let's do that. Why aren't they coming forward? Why aren't they coming forward towards Cancer? So they're interested. Why aren't they coming forward? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. They're waiting for the right time. They will. All right. Page of Cups is here. So I don't know what that means. It could be a plethora of things, right? I mean, it could be, like I said, maybe they need to get out of a relationship first. Maybe they just need to get the courage or, what have you. But yes, I do feel like this person, they're waiting for the right timing and then they're going to kind of work their way in. That's what I see. All right. Could be a Pisces as well. All right. Yeah. See, there might be something about like, they might be living with someone or something like that and need to get rid of that first or something. So, or not rid of that, but they may need to get out of a situation before they come towards you. Okay, so let's see. Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for you romantically. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, please. Oops. Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Romantically. Romantically. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, what do we got for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, my fire signs, you're so patient. You'll go first. You'll go first next time, don't worry. You're always first, almost. Anyways. All right, let's see. Scorpio, please. What do we got for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Romantically. What is going on with Scorpio and their person that they are thinking about? For Scorpio and the person they are thinking about, please. Scorpios. Romantic. Oops. All right. Romantically. Scorpios. Them and their person. Scorpio. All right, there it is. Oh, no. All right. Page of Swords, High Priestess. Intuitively, Scorpio, you may know that like somebody's sort of like scoping out the social media on you and things like that. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio, please. What do I got? Scorpio romantically. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, 10 of Swords. That's okay, though. It makes you happy for some reason. Okay. Or it's a Leo. Let's see. Okay. So, Scorpio. Could have had a Virgo in the recent past that you were communicating with. That's possible. Or somebody was like a little bit ghosty in the past and you were like trying to reach out or vice versa. Okay. Could go either way with Scorpio. So, But yeah, there's like a kind of a mismatch going on here. I feel like in the recent past, this could be somebody you were communicating with, but two different like ways of doing things is really what I'm seeing here. So probably right from the get-go, not really being on the same page recently. In the current energy, the Seven of Cups, King of Pentacles, really sort of not knowing what you want. If you're a male Scorpio, I feel like you're just not sure what you want. You've got options, but it's like you're not interested in them. So you're not really like seeing like that, aha, type of person yet. Okay, if you're a male Scorpio. If this is a male that you are dealing with, I don't know. I feel like you can't figure them out. Some of you may even like suspect, like, ooh, are they married, or like, what's up? Like, there's something just like not right. Is what I'm like Scorpios. You have like such a great sense of character. In a way, like when you really allow yourself to pay attention, you do. You have a very keen sense of character, and you can pick up more subtle type things that not everybody does. So I feel like there's this one's like really eluding you, but I don't think they really are. That's the thing. Like I think you want it to be like, ooh, I can't figure them out. But the thing is, you kind of can, and I think you're seeing that. I think you're gonna put an end to something. That's what I see. So it's either that they're married or that they're just not the right like match. Basically, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, again, like just two different. Like, look, in this one person's looking one way, the other person's looking the other way. One person's admiring the communication, one person is admiring the peace, And in this one, it's like this person's looking, this way, this one's looking that way. So one person's wanting to put work into something, one person's wanting to be more standoffish and guarding and, that sort of thing. So I really just don't feel like you guys are on the same page at all, is really what I'm seeing. There could be, again, like a marriage involved or something like that. That's possible. Either way, I mean, you've got the Ten of Swords here. So I really feel like you're not pursuing this. That's what I'm getting the most. But you have the Sun card here. Okay. There could be like one last push or one last try with this in the near future, I see, but ultimately, yeah, Ten of Swords is something that's like done. It's complete, it's finished, and there's unfortunately there's just no life left in it. I mean, when you look at the actual pictorial, I mean, there's no life left in that person. They've got 10 swords, in the back. So somebody could be trying, and you might be blocking Scorpio, or not interested, or it could be vice versa. All right, possibly, but I don't really see that. And I don't think it's like, I just feel like you both are on completely different pages is all I get. That's what I keep getting. All right, so let me see. Let me get one more card for that. Okay. All right. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Deep down that your person is a Knight of Wands. Because I was like, what does Scorpio know that they're not, like, seeing about this person? So that they're not a King of Pentacles. They're not an Emperor. They're a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is very, they got a lot of options. They flit from one option to the next. So they probably have several Scorpios lined up. You know what I mean? It's like, and I feel like this, and like that's what, like, deep down you do. Like, you may not have wanted to see it, but you do know that it's like, yeah, this is a Knight of Wands is fun, but they are certainly not committable, and they're not like long-term stable. They get easily distracted by other people or other situations, and yeah, so that's what I get the most. Okay, so let's see, what about totally single Scorpios, please? Totally single Scorpios. Give me one card, please, for totally single Scorpios. Anything coming in for them in like the next week or so, or anything budding, anything like that, for totally single Scorpios? All right, totally singles. Okay. Nah, I don't see much actually. All right, because you got 5 of Pentacles, so that's, you do have Page of Pentacles here. So, but I don't feel it's like, it could be a Capricorn maybe, but it feels to me like somebody, like you hear from somebody, but it's not like, it could be somebody from the past, or, you know, so it's not like something new. So I feel like you don't have much, like totally singles, like right now, there's not much going on. In the future, now, if you don't know any Capricorns, it could be a Capricorn that comes in, who knows, and that could be good. But for many of you, I feel like this is like a past person, or like somebody who's like gonna, like, again, like that one, like give it one more try, or, you know, something like that. But it's the, you know, the World card suggests like the end of a cycle. So I do feel like there's still like energy with that, that's like almost through the woods, but not quite. So yeah, I don't feel like anything's going to be happening for you like in the next like few days or anything like that as far as brand new love. But yeah, there's somebody that still wants to talk to you. But again, I feel like it's you know, you have the World card here, so I feel like ultimately you're not going to go that route. All right. So, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, Scorpio. All right, not the most uplifting reading for Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio. Let's get Scorpio an advice card. One advice card for Scorpio, please. One advice card. One advice card for Scorpios out there, please. Okay, thank you. 2 of Cups. Yeah, just wait for the real match. Wait for the, you know, it's like, why entertain things that are sort of like, well, maybe, you know, I'm not really feeling this with this person, but maybe I will. You know, no, you know, just be patient. It's coming. 2 of Cups. You know, that it'll be here. Some of you maybe in September. All right, so, you know, just be patient with things. Don't just like settle right now, you know, and be really, you know, sure, you know, well, not sure, we can never be 100% sure, but, you know, really only move towards things that you really feel are going to be a good, strong, and healthy connection. Okay, so Sagittarius, what do we have for you? Sagittarius, oh no, it's not Sagittarius, what are we doing? Water signs. So we are on, Pisces. Okay, Pisces. All right, Pisces, what do we got for you? So current love, please. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Pisces. What do we got for Pisces? All right, Pisces. What's going on for the Pisces? Watching, please. Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces. It's currently going on for Pisces, and romantic relationships, please. Pisces. Okay. What do we have for the Pisces out there? Okay. Okay, this could go either way. I don't kind of, well, oh, all right, or not. Okay. Actually, technically, do that way. All right. So let's see. Recent past, Ace of Cups and Justice. All right, so things coming into balance. You know, many of you like feeling pretty good about where you are at with things. Coming to peace with some things. Working on your own confidence, things like that. But there's a Six of Cups. You know, every time a Six of Cups shows up, and it's my favorite card. I love the Six of Cups. It's such a sweet card. But that's the problem. It's like it gets mistaken for romantic love, and then it screws everything up. So it's like it's supposed to be friendships. So I would say in the current energy, there's like this, somebody's trying to reach out to you is what I feel. Like they're trying to get your attention, or they're trying to reach out to you. So I just feel like you're not like entertaining this. Like you're just sort of like on your mind is on other things. All right. You have options is what I see. You have options most likely, and as far as like romantic love. And I don't know, I feel like this person's like having a hard time reading you. That's what I'm getting the most. Like this person doesn't, know how to read you. And they may give up, is what I'm seeing. All right. So they may give up. But honestly, like I don't think that might be, and I don't know if this is you, Pisces, needing to do this, or if this is them. Okay, but it's like somebody seems to be trying to like reach out, and they really don't know what to do. But you have your eye on something else, is what I'm getting. All right, Queen of Wands, she's staring right at the Two of Cups, and the Six of Cups person doesn't know what to do with the situation. They're like, oh shit, I tried reaching out, I tried being sweet, I tried doing this, but it's like, now what, because they're not responding. So I don't know if that's your energy or theirs, or if it's like a little cross-watcher-ish, that could be too. Ultimately though, like someone is like moving on. That's what I see. I mean, there's an ending here, Ten of Swords. So, and 2 cards of literally like moving. So I don't know if this person is moving, or if there was distance between you guys. Maybe that didn't work or something like that. It just feels like there's something here that's like coming to like a completion. Okay. And I keep getting the sense like that somebody's not really on, and this keeps coming up a lot, so like not on the same page. Like this person's totally into something else. And I feel like somebody's trying to stay with them, but it's like it's not meshing. All right, is what I see. What is the advice? What is the advice for Pisces? So this may be the advice, Pisces. I'm not sure if that's, again, you. I'm assuming this is you, the Queen of Wands. And you, again, like you have your eyes on something else, but this person is just like, again, like trying to get your attention or something like that, but I don't feel like you're entertaining this. So maybe you need to tell that, like be very frank about it, or very clear, or something like that. That's possible. Or if you're like vice versa of this, you're trying to get this Queen of Wands, I don't know. Again, I don't feel like she's seeing things that way, she's with something else or someone else or something like that is what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's see. What is the advice? What is the advice for Pisces? What is the advice for Pisces? Or if it's a female that like you're trying to, it's like it's like the friend thing isn't working, or it's like whatever angles or whatever, like none of it's like really like working. So I feel like the Queen of Wands is not participating at this time. Maybe they will later, I don't know, but like that's what it looks like to me. Like they're not interested, unfortunately. I know that's like a hard one to hear if it is a female that you're looking at here. Okay, what is the advice for Pisces, please? Okay, Ace of Pentacles, new things. Wow, super clear. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, new things, new opportunities, new, especially like if this is somebody you're trying to get their attention, it's like, I don't know, I just don't feel, not in a mean, like I don't think it's like in a mean way, like they're like, oh my God, I don't want anything to do with that, I'm not getting that at all, but it's like where they're at is just different. And it's like, it's something they're not entertaining, is what I see. So I feel like there's new things. All right, that's the advice. New people, new opportunities, new things to kind of look for. Okay, what about totally single Pisces, please? Totally single Pisces. Totally single Pisces, please. What is the energy for them? Who is coming towards totally single Pisces? Totally single Pisces. Okay, 5 of Swords. Yeah, and the Tower. Oh, somebody who's pissed. Oh my God, and the Devil. Ugh. Pisces. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, so it could be an ex or somebody that's like ticked off or like pissed off, or these are like not high vibe energies. All right, this is like letting their temper and their this is the, I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. It's a narcissist card. All right. It's like, that's what it is. All right. And it's like with the Devil and the Tower. Oh my God. Seriously. So like somebody could be getting really angry, really upset. They, they want like, I don't know. They probably want attention or something like that. They're lashing out. So I don't know what to tell you on that, Pisces. It's not the best energy. I mean, basically just stay at the high vibe that you are. If you are, if you're not, get into the high vibe right away. There's nothing. When people like that want to be like that, there's really nothing we can do. I mean, it's just we can protect ourselves and protect our energy and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. But when people are like that, it's just a factor of life. There's going to be people like that. And it's just, again, it sucks. We can have empathy for them because, obviously they got to be like this for some sort of sad circumstances, most likely, and we can have empathy for them, but it doesn't also mean that we need to stand for it either. So it's just, do what you do, and I mean, it's if they're going to be that way, they're going to be that way, and there's really kind of not much you can do about it except just continue being who you are, and being true to yourself and all that sort of stuff. That's the best you can do with situations like that. Ooh, Pisces, I'm sorry, that was a sucky reading. Okay, let's see, moving on. What do we got for where are we at now? Fire signs. All right, fire signs, there we go. Aries. Okay, Aries. What is the energy for Aries, please, with their romantic vibe for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Aries. What's going on for Aries, please? Romantic energy for Aries, please. What is going on with them in the next couple days? What is the energy of them in their romantic situation, please? A little bit of the current energy and a little bit of the near future outcome for Aries in their romantic situation, please. Aries. Okay. Wow, a lot of work cards. Okay, let's see. Ooh, look at that, Aries. That's looking good. All right. So you may have something new coming in. It's I don't know. I feel like the energy, lately or in the current energy also is sort of But here, the near future is, nice. You've got the Page of Pentacles and the Sun and Justice here. So I do feel like there's, you have Pisces, Libra, and Leo possibly coming in. But there's something in the near future. So I'd say, in a current energy reading, that would be, I would definitely, it's most likely at some point this month, but it could be this week or, very soon. Okay. So that's communication, something that makes you happy. It can be a date also. That's a little bit of a date card for me. Sorry. It's a million degrees. My fan, I just realized, is not kicking in. There could be somebody at work that you're checking out, but this is, I don't know, this is sort of, it's a Page of Swords. I'm never thrilled with a Page of Swords in a romantic love reading, because to me, it's just come out and ask somebody. I really don't even understand half the, if I'm honest with you guys, I really don't even understand most of these readings. I mean, these things can all be avoided by just telling the truth, telling what's on your mind. It's this is somebody that's possibly stalking social media or stalking your work. Oh, did they show up today? Did Aries show up today? Or whatever, and it's my God, just, I don't know. Ask them, hey, are you interested? It's I really don't get this stuff. And they're going to tell you either yes or no. That's what, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who does that, but, it's I'm pretty honest and frank with people. It's hey, I'm interested, or hey, no, I'm not. I don't get it. But so there's some lurky, spy stuff, going on in the current energy. Definitely it seems to be something around the workplace. All right. But in the near future, I do feel there is communication. There's some kind of date or, talk of a date or something like that here. It does seem to make you kind of happy. So I do like that. That looks good. Communication. And that brings things back into balance in some way. So, because it's a karmic card, Justice. Justice is keeping things in a good, happy balance. All right. So it looks good. I do feel there will be communication in the near future. Again, I don't feel it's in this current energy. Let's see. What about a single Aries, please? What does single Aries have going on? Totally single Aries. Totally single Aries. Totally single Aries. Oh my God. Fan, come on, please. Jeez. It's like one of those intermittent things, but it's like more mittent than it is enter. Okay. Let's see. All right. What do we got for Aries, please? And we just had a huge storm. So now the humidity has really risen. All right. Single Aries. Single Aries. They don't want to hear my woes. They want to hear about their single love life. Who's coming towards Aries? Hopefully something good. Okay. Oh, 10 of Swords. All right. So somebody could have just ended something and is coming towards you. Oh, the World. Yeah, definitely. So somebody could have just ended something. Yeah, and they're coming towards you. Ace of Wands there too. So, I mean, it's possible somebody's got, especially with Justice here, somebody could have just got a divorce, something like that. And they're like, what up? What up with Aries? I've always had my eye on that Aries. I stalk their social media. I watch them at work. I don't know. Let's see. All right, so what's up with that? Where's that going? All right, for Aries. Okay. 7 of Swords. Okay, so they've ended something and now they're going to stalk. Okay. 3 of Cups. Okay. I would just be careful. Somebody's saying they're ending a marriage, but I'm wondering if they really did. So I would just be careful with that. All right. So if you have any like online dates or anything like that, they may have said, "Oh yeah, I'm single. I just separated," or something like that. But they're not really. And they're not. There's something about it that could be a little sketch. So heads up with that. But I do feel like if it's not. All right, because it could be legit too. Okay, I just said some of the other cards underneath looked like they may be still very married, but for some, this could be somebody who legitimately has just got out of a relationship. Maybe they could have had their eye on you for a while, like they're interested in you. Again, this could possibly be somebody around the workplace or like a client or something like that. And they've had their eye on you, and it's like, I do feel like they will eventually be coming forward. I don't feel like this will be right away, though. So I'm going to go with August with the Strength card there, because that is Leo season. So, but yeah, I mean, somebody's definitely interested in, like, taking you out. All right, that's what I'm seeing. But it doesn't look like it's any time, like, in, like, a couple-day reading like this would be. But it's soon. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we have for Leo? All right, Leo, what is the current romantic energy for Leos, please? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Leos? Leos, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on with the Leos, please? With love, romantic love? Romantic love, Leos. Leo. All right. Leo. What's going on with Leo's romantic love, please? Current energy and a little bit into the near future. Okay. Okay, I feel like you're resisting somebody that's trying to come back because you're like a little pissed. Like, really? Now you're coming back? Kind of energy. Kind of. All right. So yeah, recent past, I feel like somebody was just sort of like, didn't take things seriously. They were just sort of like foolhardy or, what have you, or, doing their own thing, kind of thing that just, I don't know, things weren't working out. Maybe they wanted to be free. Maybe they wanted to go find themselves, whatever, or maybe that's you. Maybe you wanted to go find yourself and you broke this person's heart, whatever the situation is. It's like, I just feel like, somebody left, in a way, or needed time, or, something along those lines. That's what I'm getting as far as like the background for this. I'd say in the current energy, they're back. Okay. So, but now you're like, well, why? You went out to go find yourself and realized that all that, that I told you all along that you didn't need to do that, or, something like that. I don't know. I feel like they're coming back now and they're like new and improved, but it's like, but now it's kind of too late. Like you have these sort of like resentments, like, why are you coming back now? You left me sad. Or vice versa. This could be vice versa. It's possible. Maybe you're trying to come back to them and they're like, no, why? Why should I let you back? It could be that way. But I feel it's the other way around. I feel like they're coming back in. I gotta tell you, I gotta be honest with you, Leos, though. All right. So, if your person is the one that kind of left or what have you, okay, I gotta be delicate saying this because that should be like a T-shirt for me. It's like the last thing on earth I want to do is piss off a Leo. So I'll say it delicately-ish, but I mean I gotta say what I see too. Like this person might have been legitimately needing to change. Like, so whatever they were saying, like, oh, I need to go find myself, or, oh, I need some space or something like that. Because the thing is, these are pretty, the cards that are on their side are cards that do just that. Like they took a risk on something. They did take some space. They did free themselves up, and they did change. And now they're coming in, they have more confidence, and they feel more like they're in a better place. So I'm not saying that they're like, oh my God, they're right, or that, oh, they did the right thing, or, anything like that. But it's like it did, whatever it was, did seem to be something that was necessary for them. Okay. And I'm not sticking up for them or anything like that. I'm just saying I do kind of see that. Now, if this is the other one, if the other one is your energy, then I feel like there's I feel like possibly because you almost like love this person so much that it's like I feel like it's a little bit of like worried that they're going to grow without you, or that they're going to just that they're changing, or they're doing things differently than they used to. And that's like hard to sort of roll with. All right. So that can create a lot of inner fear or lack of confidence within ourselves when we see that happening. When we do see somebody, especially in our relationships or what have you, and they're growing in a different direction, all of a sudden, and it just seems to like go so fast that it can make us like worried that oh shit, maybe they're not going to be into us anymore because I'm not into that, or I'm not in a big growth phase right now or something. So I almost kind of get like there's some inner self-sabotage going on. If this is your energy, you might be the other one. And if so, I think, you're on the right path. Okay. Because I mean, this very well could be your energy. You're the one that's deciding to take space. You're the one that's transforming, and you're the one that's getting your confidence back. That's very likely that could be you too. But if not, if you're this other one, then I do feel like in a sense it's more of like there's like feeling resentment that this person needed this space alone is what I'm getting. And that might be based on your own inner fear that if you gave them that space, they're going to go and grow and be different. Okay. So if that makes sense. So that could be either or. All right. Either or but those are the energies I see kind of going on. All right. Strength card is here. Strength card is more about, it is you, Leo. So you could be dealing with another Leo. There's two cards of Leo here. You have Aries and you have Scorpio here as well. Sagittarius and Gemini. So, but I feel like with the Strength card, like, I don't know, maybe this is your energy. Because you just seem to have the major arcana thing going on here. So it's like, I do feel like you are resisting a situation. So like if somebody is trying to come back and they're trying to come back for the wrong reasons, or, you can sense like you are really growing and you can still sense their inner insecurities and things like that, you may resist this situation because it's not like you're growing in a different way. So that could very well be too. But what I don't see is a bunch of action. All right. That's really what I get. I mean, somebody possibly coming in, but it just doesn't seem like it's forward movement right now. Okay, that's for the most of you. Okay, what about totally single Leos, please? Totally single Leos. So it's so funny. I said that all delicately and stuff, but honestly, now that I look at it, I don't think that is. I think that's the other person's energy. I think you're the one that is transforming. So maybe I didn't need to set that up so delicately. Okay. All right. What about totally single Leos? Totally single Leos. Totally single Leos. Totally single Leos. Totally single Leos, please. Give me one card. Anybody coming their way, like in the next few days, week, anything like that. Anything fun, flirty, exciting for totally single Leos. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's holding back. They're not quite there yet. Eight of Wands, though. You do have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there could be messages. These are Cupid's arrows many times, all right? It is an 8, so it could be more in August. That's possible. But the 8 of Wands is usually pretty swift moving. So yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles is here too. So I right now, nothing really strong coming out in the current energy, but I do these like every week, okay? But I do see something coming out very soon, all right, with the 8 of Wands there. So messages, communication, action. Okay, and oh my god, last and certainly not least, we are on what? Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for you. Oops, I left a card out. Let's get that back in. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Romantically, what's going on for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Romantically. Sagittarius. What can they expect, please, in the current energy and the near future? Sagittarius, please. Current energy, romantic. Thank you. Okay. All right. Wow. Wow. All right. Okay. You got a lot of major arcana coming out here. Yeah, and another at the bottom of the deck, Chariot. I feel like something's going to be forward movement, but it's like it's going to take some more momentum in some way. Okay. So let's see. Recent past, Knight of Wands and the Emperor. So definitely, I'm seeing an age difference right away. There could be an age difference between you two. Okay. I also see too that somebody gives off a much different impression. Like they want to be like they want to come off as like an emperor, but they're really a Knight of Wands. Okay, which is pretty flirty, fun. Nothing wrong with that. I like the Knight of Wands personally, but I mean, if you're really, really looking for a committable type relationship, probably not the best energy. So I do feel like someone is trying to come off as like that they are really looking for something, and it could even be you, Sagittarius, quite frankly, with the Knight of Wands here, or this person in the past, either or. So they're trying to come off as if they really want to move forward, they want to do all these things, but inside they're kind of a Knight of Wands. They're very adventurous. They have a very adventurous spirit. I do like this in the current energy, though. You have the Star and the Moon. So I feel like you're going to get a lot more clarity about this person soon. Not yet, but I do feel this month. This month will be a month that I do think you're going to get a lot more clarity with and from this person. So the Star is really a good card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, cusp, okay. And Aries is here as well, and Cancer. But it's just they're two pretty big cards. So I do feel too like there's a lot of healing energy coming through you right now. Like you might be extremely intuitive in the next like few days or over the next week or maybe this month. I mean, it could be some sort of astrological transit that has just entered into your chart. Who knows? But it's like these are cards of being like extremely intuitive and allowing that to like welcoming that intuitiveness to help clear things up, to heal in all kinds of ways. So I don't know, you have some really good, strong, powerful energy around you right now. I would definitely consider, taking a moonlight bath or, something along those lines, letting the moon rays, shine and all of that. Talk with the stars. Everything's alive, that kind of energy I feel is really good for you. You have the Wheel of Fortune and 3 of Wands in the near future. So I almost kind of get the sense like you're expecting things to work out. And that's good. I think you should. I mean, 3 of Wands is a very nice card. It is a card of just that, being visionary, seeing what you want in your future, and sort of just knowing it's going to happen. So being very positive in your outlook. Change is coming for you. I do see that. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's Wheel of Fortune and 3 of Wands. Not immediately. So this isn't something that's rolling up in the next, couple days, or it may, this may be the beginning of that. All right. But it's like the fruition of that probably isn't for like another 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay. But something positive is like rolling in here for you. 2 of Pentacles, though, is very indecisive. So, I mean, that's the thing. we can look at the stars, we can look at the moon, we can, you know, have all of this sort of deep romanticism, we can have all of those things, we can be optimistic, we can see the future that we want to see in our future, all those things. But unless we actually take steps to those things, then they typically, you know, and be like, you know, the charioteer and bust through the obstacles, you know, and keep the single-minded focus, well, those things may not happen, you know. So it's like the Two of Pentacles is sort of like the infinity loop of, to me anyway, as a reader, of sort of just indecision and never really taking action. So you know, there's that too. So, but I feel like there's a lot of potential here, and all of that, but it's whether or not you actually will take tangible steps is what I'm seeing. Okay, so some of you will, and I feel like you're going to be very successful. You have the Chariot card, which is victory, moving forward. King of Pentacles, the Sun card. So yeah, a lot of good things here. Possibly, you know, a lot of like indecisive energy is what I see. I see a lot of dreamy energy and like not a lot of action energy is mostly what I'm seeing. Let's take a look at singles. All right, what do we have for singles? But it's positive. I want to keep reiterating that. Like, I do see this as a positive read. I don't think it's like saying, oh, you're in dreamland, Sagittarius. That's never going to happen. No, I think it's good. You should stay in those modes. Just, again, recognize when it's time to actually move forward towards those things. All right. And that could mean, you know, online dating, or, you know, or calling this person up if you miss them, or, you know, whatever the situation is for you, you know, that you are trying to mend or heal or what have you. Because to me, it's sort of like big, like dreams of grandeur or something, but like not, and tangible, you know, but like not going after them. So, you know, that's kind of, that could be who you're dealing with, though. That could be the energy of the person you're dealing with, too. Either or. Okay. Because, yeah, Emperor and a Knight of Wands. You know, so two different things. And it's okay to be a Knight of Wands. You know, not everybody has to be an Emperor. You know, Knight of Wands is fun. All right, so, all right, what do we got for singles? What do we got for singles? Single Sagittarius, please. Single Sagittarius. What's going on, single Sagittarius, please? Single Sagittarius. Okay. Ten of Wands. All right. All right. So nothing yet. Let's see. A little bit further. Anything else for Sagittarius, please? Coming towards them next week or so. Anything romantically coming towards a totally single Sagittarius. Like not even dating, nothing. Anything coming up for them? Okay. The Tower. Okay, so some of you will have options soon. All right, but like right now, like I feel like in the next couple days or 10 days even, not much has been going on, but something's going to happen like out of the blue. So I do feel that you're going to have options like out of the blue. Okay, for some of you. So when it's out of the blue, it's hard to tell what that means. You know, that could be tomorrow, it could be 5 minutes from now, it could be, you know, sometime this month, you know, that sort of thing. It's supposed to be like more of a surprise, but I'm gonna go with yes. I do feel like this is a good sign that like something could be coming in for you and surprise you. All right, I think I got everybody. Yep, I did. All right, so thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, mods, as always. I'm sure I'm already typing that away, all that great stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow night. I'll probably just think of a different type of topic, all right, and we'll do maybe either a live or a premiere, one or the other. All right, see you guys. Thanks, and thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a comment if you can. For a while, that's really helping me out. You don't have to, but if you can, leave a comment on the actual video itself at some point, maybe later tonight or something like that is cool. All right, thanks guys. Bye.